Welcome to making a stormtrooper helmet, part 3. Today we'll be using a paintbrush and paint just like Bob Ross. No mistakes, just happy little accidents. I think he says something like that, not too sure. Anyways, I haven't used an actual paintbrush since maybe the 4th grade, so I had to tape the lines because for sure I'm gonna mess it up if I did not tape it. So I was actually able to find some blue paint because my mom had some. And now we're going to paint just these lines and then these lines. I got the paint all over the tape, and if I didn't tape it, it would have, gotten all over the white paint, and I would have had to paint it again. As you can tell, I'm not a painter. I do not even know how to use a paintbrush. So you painters out there are probably laughing at me right now. So I've decided to do something better. We are going to use an air sprayer. Do not worry, if you are not a painter, buy an air sprayer. They're only like $15 to $20. They're not expensive. So what I'm gonna do is use this tape and tape all around right here. So once I paint it, it doesn't overspray and I'd have to repaint the white. If I do end up overspraying it, I'm going to take the helmet, take it outside, throw it in the woods, find it in the woods, and then burn it, because I hate having to repaint things. Now that I got it taped up, let's paint it. Now that it's painted, we have to wait for it to dry to take off the paint. This is actually the scary part, because taking off that tape, it's gonna be kind of scary. Just took the tape off, and yep, of course this happens. After I literally taped it everywhere. So what do we do now, you're wondering? We're gonna throw it into the woods, just like I said. No! Just kidding. I actually have an idea that might work. I'm gonna get a rag, put water on it, and just try to wipe off the sides since the paint's not dry yet, and that could work. I was literally about to throw this into the woods until I found this genius idea just to get a rag and clean up the sides with water. I thought that was a dumb idea, but I guess it was a good idea. Because now look at it, it's perfect. Now we're just gonna wait for the blue to dry and we're gonna spray paint this with primer, dark gray. We're gonna spray paint these rectangles gray, and then the back 2 panels the dark gray. I already have this spray painted. I just forgot to record it, to be honest. The 2 back panels are ready to be spray painted, and as you can tell, it's pretty taped up right now because I'm not taking any chances with overspraying it. So I literally did the best tape job ever, and somehow it got great paint on the white. I don't know how. The helmet literally looks like crap right now, but I'm not gonna give up. What I'm gonna do is probably just spray paint the white again after that perfect tape job. I don't even know how this happens, to be honest. As you can tell, when I'm about to paint something, I have the blue tape, which is like flexible tape, then just black scotch tape, then painter's tape. So there's literally no reason why this should happen at all. I don't even know why this happens. But anyways, we're gonna paint this part with the primer. The helmet's looking great. It's perfect. With the blue paint, I was able just to rub it off with water, but since this is primer, I can't do that. So once we paint everything with the primer, we're just gonna spray paint the entire helmet white again. Everything I needed painted gray is now painted. I was also able to sand up some areas to make it look better, but we're still gonna do the white coat when we're done. Now we have to paint the black lines, black on these squares, and then black lines here, and then the black lines here. All right, it is ready to paint. I am very happy with the way it looks so far. I spent about an hour the other night taping this thing and making sure it was perfect, so I did not mess up this part. All we need to do now is fix some white spots and clear coat it, and we'll be done painting. Forgot to mention, you probably want to add the pieces on first and then clear coat it, so you only have to do it in one spray. We are officially done with painting. Are we done with the helmet though? No, we're not. We still have 2 more things we have to do. The last things we need to do is add the visor on the helmet and the padding on the inside. And then we will be done. I was gonna use some sunglasses, but when I went to go bend it with heat, they snapped and broke. So I'm actually just gonna use plexiglass and cut it with the saw right here. You can literally go to any dollar store and get sunglasses for cheap, cut it in half, bend it with heat, and put it in the stormtrooper helmet. But I broke the sunglasses, so I was just going to use what I had with me, which was plexiglass and window tint. The helmet is finished. It was a lot of hard work, a lot of errors, a lot of mess ups, but we're done. Finished. Thank you guys so much for watching the entire series. Thank you. I'm gonna leave now. Subscribe if you want. If you're still here right now, let's just say that somebody told me that I forgot to paint a spot. The brow, the black brow, how did I forget that? Thank you to the person who told me that.